Yeah. Mad world, nigga. Young nigga want cake. Hey, young nigga finna say, young niggas drug dealers, man. I feel like we the same. Hey, young.
Share recording.
Camera rolling. Take one. Krumba episode 3. I sit down with Daystar KOTA. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome. Welcome to a very, very, very special episode of a Sit Down with Daystar podcast, brought to you by me and my niggas. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today we have an African giant. We have an OG. We have a legend in the building. One of Becha's most formidable performance arts legends and just creative general artists, Kakade. When we speak about the performance arts and every single thing that has changed, ever since Lechotman stepped onto the mic and stepped onto the stage, I could go on for days. Days. Every single rapper out there in this city has been either co-signed or has been seen. And when seen by Lechotman, actually blossoms into superstardom. His touch, his stamp is golden. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome. Put your digital hands together for the biggest African giant in the Eastern Cape period. Krumba is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Amanda Nyama.
Black power.
Bulela Khrumanam for being here.
Salute.
All right. So, first thing that I want to really get onto, so this is how we normally do it. But otherwise, the Bulela Kakulu for being here.
Yes, sir.
So the first segment is called Chopping It Up. Everybody knows. And we want you to look into the camera,
Okay.
and what it is exactly that you do.
Okay. Black power. Amandla mnyama. Krumba igorha lase-Afrika. Lo lapha namhlanje kule podcast uKrimba. Ulula makafunde ndikumsukeni wakabhana ndilila udibasha uchama ulubisi unjabombe isandlalanqa ndinguchichi ndinguphuphu ndingumyingo ndingumtshana kumazango okhwala oncuthu omlanjana osobese ndingumzukulwana kumacirho ontswentso nojaholo omhlanhlo oqhanqolo onyembezana ndikwangumzukulwana kotshonyana odikizo sawo nkomo zibomvu omthuzimele ndilimbombo ndiyambombozela ndingumntu akubonquphula umntu akubonqika umntu akubongonyama ndinguKrimba igorha lase-Afrika ndinguwagaxaza umfazi onengxolo udade bonomatyi indodakazi kanobengazi udade bomqobethu kumhlaba semnyameni ndingubantu bonke biko ndingumangaliso sobukhwe ndinguthembisile hani ndinguvuyisile mini. Black power mandla mnyama ndimkelo.
No, we need to clap for that. We need to clap for that.
Come on, let's give that a round of applause.
Yes, sir. Ndimlo. Nyana kasobukwe.
Yo, so I want us to get straight into the fact that you as EOG, you have changed the performance arts in the city. Last year, I counted about 15 events that you consecutively you were called to. You even went as far as being funded by Abantu Balapa to actually go to KHWEZI and actually go perform. So, like in your place, like in the city in general, I think predominantly in the city and then in the industry as a whole. Should this industry actually go in like up and actually become what it could be? Do you think that Indawo Yako is solidified as a person who has changed so much for Tina? Because I don't think there's any other artist in general who is booked like you in every single genre, in every single art form. So do you think that Indawo Yako is solidified in the PE community and just how we all see you, Tina, as a part of the culture? That's cool. Yeah.
It's cool, ne?
Yeah.
Yeah, G. It's a heavy question. But I'll tell you one thing, man, like, yeah, I wasn't always like this. I wasn't always on posters. I wasn't always in and out of these places, but it grew. It became what it is, But I think to answer your question is that now I've updated my bio, I think 3 times last year. Because of major moves. You see, so I think I've solidified, German, from someone who came through as that poet. Like that was it. Then I started penetrating scenes. You know, when you are good at what you do and people see it, they want it. They want to work with it. So every time I go out, my plan is that let me work with someone. Let someone want me. So when that's why I'm always online. Because I must answer messages. People want me. So I need to be found. I need to be accessible. So what I always did was that every time you call me up, doesn't matter what type of show, paying or not. I do my best because it's about the people who are there watching. You see.
Definitely.
I think that's how I've managed to pull out so many events back to back, and it wasn't like, hey, we are Of course, corners feel like that. You know how it is.
Definitely.
But the moves that I was making, I think they're the ones that make me comfortable to be like, I don't have to go to work, but I need to put in work.
Yes, and that's why we say art is work.
I know art is work, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know art is work.
Yeah, because I remember, I think 2 years back, you said there was this, there were these cool lines that he spat, which he said, broke ass legends, fallen off legends, they're all legends. So we've got to respect them.
Yes, sir.
We can never afford to neglect them, or else we will be neglected. Yes, sir. So I between the dynamic of, for example, I'm a youngin, been in the industry for like 5-6 years, but you have been here for twice as long, and you have made like 10 times the amount of progress. So when it comes to the dynamic of the youngin and the OG in the industry, what are your thoughts on how things should be conducted between abantu in general? Because at the end of the day, whether I'm young, whether you are old, but you are here in you are here in a platform of a youngin, and I am trying to help further on to my own people, to my own generation, put on an OG to my people as well. So how important is the dynamic between 2 separate generations, and the leader and the person Pambili, and then the person who is to follow in those footsteps, because I am following in your footsteps.
True that. I think, to put it simple, art suppose treat less daughter. None without the other.
Yes.
And of course, because like you say, you got a couple of years. I got multiple of years. I think I got 3 times or 4 times in 5 years. You get what I'm saying?
Jeez.
So I had the 5 years of probably gigging just for nothing, running around headless, not making even a cent, probably just costing myself.
Yes, definitely.
Then probably in 10 years' time, I was like, okay, now I got my own brand that I can easily sell. I can do my own shows and what. Then in 15 years' time, I can now be called on some of the biggest platforms in the city.
Yes, sir.
And now you're going to be like, hey, how did you do that? I'll tell you, Jamani, I'm 20 years in this. That's why I'm saying, xa ujonga isidoda akho ndoda izawuzenza izakwenziwa ngamanye amadoda. So ngoku if la amadoda before la khoyo, like ingxaki ekhoyo izawusuka phaa izoqala phaa kwi-younging. So if mna as an OG, I know what brought me here was support, then the first thing I must do is support. You see, if I know that when I did a show or session, I call people out, Mayafika, that's what I must do. Hip-hop shows, Jamana, during the day till around about 9-10. Then you can go to a groove. You see, just get a ticket. Jamani, we have to understand that if we are not being practical, then accountants are Wednesday. Like if people don't buy my t-shirts, I'm not gonna have money, Jamani. If people don't, like, I'm not going to be able to pay the sound guy. Do you know why my shit is always happening? I never cancel, I never fail. It's because people pay up. I fail. You see, we have books. These books are sold. You don't get these books for free. You see, like what I'm trying to say, Jamani, whether you are old or young, whether you are still practicing or not, find yourself, German. Whether you're going to be an audience, take your homies, German. Buddhas is yavusa groove. Tati Buddhas is uamenazo. Go to that hip hop session and show them, like, you see, I used to be like this kid back in the day.
Yeah.
You see, that's why I get excited, because I know, German, what it's like to be like a young kid, German, desperate for his spotlight. Yeah, but that's why, for example, any kid hits me up, like, man, can you put me on? He's even willing to pay for a lineup. And it dawns on me, that's why as niggas have a lineup of 50 people, because they're selling sport to the kids and then they make money and then the kids get there and even perform. Sometimes it's just madness, but the kid is happy. I was on a poster with so and so.
Yes,
you see?
yes.
That's exploitation. That's not being a hot man.
Yeah.
Being a hot man is hearing whom the city, look, there's Medi. Can you hook him up? My task is to find out who is Medi. When you go to a poster, your Black Power weekend, your name is there. You see, that's what you do as a hot man. When you have I don't even have a platform, but I'm sharing my platform that I create for myself. And you know, the other thing you must do, go out there.
Yeah.
You've seen me around you.
Yeah.
I know all these youngins, all of them. I've seen their works. That's why I can say a nigga work or a nigga dope.
Yeah.
Because I know.
Who are some of your favorite upcoming youngins right now? Just like before I ask my next question.
Like everyone is my favorite, yeah, but the top ones are the hardworking ones. What do I mean about that? What do I mean about that? The ones that are making effort. Yeah.
Yes.
The first one is Zelaman. I think the reason I drawn towards him was that he became my favorite, yeah, but in that he's got his own sound, his music that is passionate, he's pushing it, it's nice, it's a sound, you see. Nemo with the work that he puts on behind his music.
Yeah.
You see, that's why I was like, look, Zell, I see what you're doing in that corner with your young homies. I'm doing my shit this side. Let's put together energies. I'm not putting Zella on. He's putting me on. I'm putting me on.
Yeah.
So when I go Zella, I don't go to Zella, hey, young man.
Yeah.
It's man to man.
Yeah.
It's business to business.
Yeah,
Show me any Black Power.
Yes, sir.
Now niggas want to come through like, nigga, I've been in this game more than you. So what you gonna tell me? Do you know what Zelaman just did when I worked with him?
What did he do?
German, we did a show, German. We said that we're not gonna sell tickets.
Yeah.
Because we want people at the show.
Yes.
Sick and tired of empty shows.
Yeah.
But we don't need donations. Art must be seen. We raised funds, German, before the show. We had money for tents, money for sounds. We even bought costume. We had the same pants and shit. So, but the money at the door during the show was ours to see what we do with it. It was changed. We made more money before we even sold the ticket because there were people at his work who were like, Zelaman, here's what.
Yeah.
There were people who hit me up, Krumba. We made money before.
Yeah.
Like right now, I have a poster of April out. I'm going to make money off the show April right now before. So whether you go to the show or not, then it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that thing, German, of people saying, nah, just buy a ticket. No, what's that going to do? You know how sad is an empty show?
Yeah, it's very.
Niggas don't even want to perform. The show empty. They know for 10 hours because no one wants to perform.
I arrive now and I warm up the show every single time for 3 people.
Sure.
Because we're not doing because remember, last show in Tabati, I performed at least 4 times that before, and this is like before my actual set, because I think which to go to le point it's important. Thus, we are the biggest hip hop platform in the entire city because it's much more important for you to make your own platform, to make your own means than for Bana Mnandi Linde to get put onto radio. When the first time in 6 years I've been rapping, the first time I went onto radio was Glonyak. And if that happened in 6 years, when was this gonna happen if I didn't do it now? So, and that's why I'm saying it's very beautiful the fact that there's relationships that you have with Tina Wena because we look at you like
Bracho,
legend.
I'll tell you something. You see, me, I started this shit years ago. Kids who were 10, he's 30 now. Because let's say I have 20 years. Yeah, but he's 30 now. The one was 5. How old is he now? He's 25. You get what I'm saying? The one who was 2 years. But they've been following it Black Power. Now check the flip side. You will see me doing an order of 4 hoodies and 3 t-shirts. And you wonder, huh? That nigga's been wanting this shit since he was a kid, but he couldn't afford. But now he works. He knows what's going. That's why I always got stock. I'm selling the shit, German. I'm not giving it away for free. You see, I have soldiers, German. We did high schools, German. I say PE. You see,
Yo.
Oh yes. The days I say Vista. Everywhere I go in PE, German, I got niggas that I'm like, hey, man, he's working. So he can be like, man, when's the show? I'll come through to your show. He's still doing the way you Black Park. That's why I wear my attire. People recognize me from afar, German. Now, what sets you apart? Well, so if now we're artists, what sets you apart? Because we're all talented. That's what I said to you. That's why I said everyone is my favorite, German. You see, that's why when the niggas with Cloud Council were doing, I was there. A part. I didn't like who's doing. I was there because it's hip hop. When you Sebs was doing, when the Digital Tamak was doing, when the Bay Trap Station was doing. I'm talking about just trap niggas. I'm just talking about these kiddies. All these shows, whether you paying at the door or not, they're kids. Come on. What?
That is great. I know it's facts. It's just the way that you said it.
Let's say, like right now,
you can't beef with this.
I'll show you how this shit is tricky. If these trappers, the young ones, would probably have a problem with me and do a diss track, I'll follow him up. I know he probably wishes his mama a birthday. I'll find her. You know, make a plan. That's what I'm trying to show. No, I don't have to hit. And I'm just trying to show you that it's not the same thing. Bruh, look at it this way, ne? We are all talented, bruh. We are all skillful. We are all great. But if your skill is just holding it, then what?
Then what's the point?
I'm putting my skill out there. Niggas call me German a tavern. I have to come through there and take the black consciousness, German. You know?
Yes.
But you know what happens after the show? People are like, hey, bruh, where can I get this stuff, Sako?
Yeah.
Are you recording? No, I don't record, but at least I sell t-shirts. Like I want these t-shirts, German. You see, I sold German everywhere I went. So if you are an artist, you must have a product.
Yes.
That's why back then with backpackers.
Yeah.
Your bag must have CDs. If you have CDs, German. Now look, today, we have WhatsApp. Suppose after your performance, when you like, Braz, I have the project, it's available.
Yeah.
If you lose feeling there. And
we should have like download stations and stuff like that for
people used to do that. Shaman will show Shaman, go to your phone. Like, we don't want to create as a way I'm talking about shit like you don't have to pay now.
Yeah.
You have to make your own moves. There are moves like they have to do press kits and roll out plans.
Yeah.
They will tell you must have a budget and shit, you know. But now I'm talking about you creating your own kit.
Yes.
You see? Like you saying, Shaman, you are a journalist.
Yes, sir.
You've been around covering these events, moving about in the city.
Yes, sir.
So coming through and having a podcast, I mean, this is today's journalism.
Yep. It's the top of the line. I don't think we can really get any better than this. And
this is today's journalism, German. You see?
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say, KHWEZI, is that as an artist, if you don't have, like I can go to your free show, German, don't care. I'll carry my work. You may not pay me, but someone will buy.
Yes.
That's why you see my t-shirts everywhere.
Yeah, I do actually. I see them everywhere. Everywhere. In Kappa, I was accompanying Verse Gold home about a week back. And we're walking back and we're just walking. Because about this is so natural, this is so normal. We're going to about ShopRite. The white Krumba jersey. At I take Black Power, my G. But I Black Power. Immediately, I don't know that man. I probably will never see him again. Yeah. But we had a connection due to the colors, like the color scheme and the fact that I'm in zone with the Nabona and I was like, okay, he knows Krimba and I know Krimba, and then if just Ngabuli Sana, it's an altercation, okay? It's a situation where at least Sibonen and we have the underlining thing, like we have common ground, and that's what your work does for us. That's what your poetry does for us as rappers, Tina, and that's what your clothes do for people in general. So that it does for kids, it does for Rabanda Badala, and everything in between. And that's why, speaking of kiddies, the second segment is called Blackout, and I want to speak about four situations.
Four
situations that you were heavily involved in, and it's going to be the part that they're going to clip. That's our Pali post, but bas delete.
Sure.
But I can't.
Not there.
The first thing is is the Mlamli situation. Now it's been on everyone's lips.
Sure.
He knows that I love him. He knows I love for him. I sent him a message.
Sure.
People think that because I did la post, someone Mlamli, I tried to hit him up. So that he can come through. Show me I'm Lena. This is my friend. He doesn't have to explain anything to you. I'm like, yo, you know that only he can speak for himself. You understand what I mean? I don't need any of you guys, but then if they can just and that's the culture that we have on this little Facebook industry kind of thing that we have going on, this industry fan club scenario of everyone in there fighting amongst each other. Now, you are one of the most entertaining people on Facebook, period. And I think it also says to Ikerta as a person as well, because I think in real life in general. So there's some Mlamli thing, right? Mlamli, for all of those who don't know, for context, Mlamli goes to a DJ Switch, and a lot of people, relatively so, subjectively, would say that it's whack. Is this? Is that? People have mixed opinions about it. But you had a stellar review. You had one thing to say over and over and over and over again that it's whack, and you were attacked because of that, for telling the truth, for telling your truth. More importantly, you were attacked. So the Mlamli thing. What are your thoughts on that now? As time has kind of smoothed over and to also recapture where your mind was at then as well.
My G, zero situation. I love it for one thing. It exposed a lot of people. It exposed how circumstantial we are. You see, because I tell you one thing. What I did is Switch is there on my timeline, obvious.
Yeah.
I see post. You see, and he's captioning it. So I'm like, what? Can't be. I know Mlamli, so obviously. So I click on the shit and watch it. Hey, Chairman, I see Chairman, and the people know what happens on the clip. I don't have to explain it.
Yeah.
Now I'm a sharist. I share shit. I share it. I don't caption it with nothing. I just put my thinking emojis.
Yes.
Now them thinking emojis now, they mean one or two things. I'm thinking, but is Switch right? I'm thinking, is this really Mlamli? I'm thinking, what the fuck? Because you must remember, during the show, I was there with Mlamli, sitting there on the corner, sharing a blunt. He's my homie. I love him.
Oh, he was high.
I don't know. No, it wasn't really high. It was late.
Oh, okay.
So now, what happens? Niggas are tripping, saying that I shared the clip to intentionally destroy you, Mlamli.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Yo.
How does that make sense? Like, even Uswitch is a black guy.
Yes.
As he didn't have resources or didn't want to put in resources. So they're like, no, man, let's find a show that is happening nearby. And currently at the time, Ala's show was kind of like the most show that was at least had a hip-hop feeling with it. It was a hip-hop show. So Switch, I'm going to come through with my team and my equipment and my own what. At least I don't have to come here and spend more. At least I'll just jump on that because rappers will already be there. Now Switch announces on time, but look, if you say PE, I have this type of sport that is like this. This is what I'm offering. You come through there, we will talk, and you speak your shit. A week later, Mlamli goes there. He speaks. I watched the interview. What is hip-hop? He says, it's my life. Hip-hop is life. All them things. He says all them things. And Switch is like, look, bro, we've been talking. Let's go to the main thing.
Yes, sir.
Gives him his first chance. Maybe it's the beat. Gives him another beat. Like, maybe not this one. Let's try a cappella. Even a cappella. That's joking. 3 times.
You're joking.
You mean you will have a week and still perform like that?
No.
And I'm the evil guy?
No.
Really, people?
No.
Now I'm breaking it down for you that his homie is their circle who came through with the plug. Put them on. A lot of niggas came through from there. I forgot his name. He was there talking now. Kumshindo's eye. A lot of people are dope up until they are under pressure.
Yes.
I
show
think
talent.
I think that's what I'm gonna say. That's what I picked up because of Zongeza out that were there. Is that people, you will be dope up until all eyes are on you and the mic is in your hand. Then you start freezing up. Now, they're saying I'm no longer black power enough. They're saying that
yes, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
They say I'm not pushing positive shit. Now let me tell you, how do I know Mlamli? How long do I know? I know all these projects. I've been around. That's why I know all these guys. Yeah, but now, because today, I'm telling you the honest truth.
Yeah, sure.
Now I'm no longer the shit. Now I'm no longer what I was now.
Yeah.
I'm the evil. So I was like, okay, fuck it. Let me be evil as best then. Let me show you what evil is. You see? Then I started keeping it on it that wetness is wetness. You see? Nokuba ungayapi. Wetness is wetness. And now another thing, look at this. We are used to KHWEZI or edit. This is a podcast. We may edit it, yeah, but we may what, yeah, but we understand this one. However, that was a live thing. No time for edit there. You either got it or you don't. Now check this. Call out to King Joe. Love King Joe. Headed from Lawega, Campaign Isaac Wilson. Started following him up. Loving his stuff, yeah, about sure. He just posted now, but I'm not a freestyler. Therefore, I will never go do a freestyle.
Yeah.
You see, you know your strong points. Like now, I've been around rap and hip hop for many years. Do you know my rap song?
Nope.
Exactly. Niggas send me beats. Niggas invite me to studios because they want my clout. Yeah, but they want to ride my wave. And I tell them, I don't rap. Because now I'm going to do a work song. You won't kill my wave. Because now you're going to drop the work song. Because when you want to say I've worked with Krimba,
yes.
You don't care about me. You see? That's why niggas, right now, are saying to this nigga, Liam, no one's going to be on her right now. Up until she start making some changes in her life. Then niggas will start riding on her wave, bring work verses, bring what, work beats. Now, if she says, I don't want this beats or 2 years speed.
Yes.
You see? Niggas are like that. That's why I'm saying right now, for talking truth, I'm not, just for saying a nigga work. No, you know the work I've done, Jaman, to end this thing, to end my name in place, and then it's gonna be taken away just because I've said the truth. I'm a truth person, Jaman, truth content. You see, so PE, and I've been around these places. I've never seen most of these kids. I only see them on Facebook.
Yeah,
and you see the fact that partner, I can go to their spots, but they can't come to mine. You see. I got 2 places in that German. I got 9. I can go to Utrecht right now.
Yep.
I can go to East London. I can go to Cape Town. Like I got gigs for the whole year. I know what I'm doing with June. I know what I'm doing with April. I know, like going on the 22 March. You see, I'm going to be doing a workshop teaching kids how to do t-shirts and art and other things. I'm going to get paid for that shit. That's why I was asking you, when was the last time you did a gig? Or when was this like? That's why artists work, bro.
Yes, definitely.
This whole week I've been waking up, G. Every day I'm going back and forth, you see, because I want to earn mine. You hit me up.
Yes,
I was here on time.
Yes, you were.
I'm not going to be like, Jaman, this is the best platform we need because this is where people are going to know. Oh, Krumba is not just a poet.
No.
You see? Because mistake here is not wanting the truth. We can't keep things under the carpet and we wonder why industry is rotten because there's a lot of rot that we've kept under the carpet. It's time to uncover the shit.
To uncover everything.
Maybe all these goats are not goats.
Hey, maybe they're sheep. Maybe they're sheep.
Like, no, let's be honest. And Jaman, I said this before, even to them headspace niggas. We can't celebrate hookups as wins. A win is a win. A hookup is a hookup.
Period.
A nigga will hook you up with a photo shoot. I will pay 600 for a photo shoot. That's different. It's not the same thing. Yeah, we all got pictures, but your pictures, you probably won't use them. That's why your nigga who said you're putting him on won't even go far. I won't pay 600 and then keep pictures. I will use them. I will push my brand and make money out of it. That's why I'm saying artists work. This shit, Jaman, I can't see a nigga with a studio and go rap. Now a nigga must spend time mixing my work shit and mastering it, and then I put it out there. He loses. He won't make nothing. Jaman, I come through to this platform because I know people who love me, who want to know about me or what I'm thinking will come through here. That's why when that Mlamli situation happened, I didn't even have to defend myself. My people came through you niggas are being stupid right now.
Yes.
You see? Yeah, like you are being stupid. People are writing long posts, Chaman. You see? I was reading them things, Chaman. People are gullible to my shit. I say left, people go left. I was reading Lawe Gazipo.
Yeah,
I was reading Lawe, longest text. I'm like,
what did she say?
To mean people, no, this, like that, she's been saying me that people are gullible to my shit. Now I'm negative, I'm pushing
That's
negativity,
crazy.
all that, now that's why you're far away. I'm like, I didn't even know that she's far away, but okay, it's fine. But what I'm trying to say, Chaman, PE is small. I've entered everywhere, Nyoka, Soweto, everywhere. Ako artist ngayaziyo, nale work ndiyayazi. You see, but what I'm trying to say, Chaman, is that you can't have an opinion about me from afar. You don't know me.
Definitely.
Solidify, even conclude on people, even if VJ was like, people will see the way Mlamli and say Mlamli's work. If people are saying Mlamli's work, it's not going to be because of that clip. There's more. That clip may be something, but Mlamli, he like a gay. Speaking of Mlamli, he did a track mostly into Daystar. Yes, the verse there. No one talks about it.
No one talks about that verse.
You know why they don't? Because that verse Mlamli was suffocated. Daystar was not supposed to do a chorus, rap, and do another chorus. And then Mlamli fucking be that thing, do an outro of a song. What was supposed to happen? Maybe Daystar was supposed to produce the song, do the beat,
or do the chorus.
The chorus was nice too. No, that thing, and then let Mlamli have a chance to breathe. Instead of Mlamli, I took a switch or what, but let Mlamli breathe. So Mlamli now had to squeeze in all that emotion and all that in that little 16 bar.
What did he say then?
He didn't say shit.
He spoke about
switch and this guy, man, being poor, hungry, how they try.
Like it wasn't.
And how girlfriend switch wants him and how switch Nugumlomo.
I heard that too.
But
I heard that
was not the purpose of that comeback. You know why I'm going to say that? El Nino, a lot of people said it, that El Nino dropped the work freestyle. Do you know what happened? El Nino went back to the studio and then he wrote something. I heard it last night, Jamal. Everyone was like, nah. I even said it myself that if he doesn't want to rap, then he should just let it be. He's already done enough. He doesn't have to fuck up his reputation. It's not necessary. Also, we've got kids, Jaman, who will see, if we allow El Nino to do whatever he pleases in the name of my hip-hop, then a kid will be like, almost El Nino did it. Why shouldn't I? That's why we must always try. That's why wetness sing a fool. Wetness sounds like a corner, but it must not be dominating. So, El Nino came back with a banger. Now, like even me, I was like, this is it. Everyone is like, this is the one. This is the one we want. You see, this is the one we know. You see, he's talking. Then we must listen to it.
I'm gonna listen to it.
Now, that's what I wanted from Mlamli. He addresses the situation. He goes back to his life, living the group, all the things. He's talking, Jaman. But now, did Mlamli get a chance to talk? No. That's why even people can't even push the song.
It didn't get pushed at all.
They didn't push it.
All they did was just laugh at a few bars and
they didn't push
quoted it, but they didn't push nothing.
No,
now go drop a verse to some other lame rapper, Yalapa, and a young and now.
Without exhausting Chaman the way Mlamli, because I was saying that these people, they wanted to make me the devil, whereas they were the devil. Because, the moment you create a hashtag, Switch is a big guy. I hear them say they've fallen off. Switch German was a TV star child. Outgrew that, became a DJ, a producer, or whatever. Hedo, Questa, one of the best hip-hop songs, Now Never. Even upcoming rappers remix that shit. He had the best in their prime. He's part of Back to the City, one of the biggest platforms in Africa as a hip-hop. So how is he fallen off? Just because he's just started the podcast, of course he's going to have a few followers because it's a new platform. He's added, he's added and you say he's fallen off. It's like
he's added onto
you adding to your rap.
I'm adding to my rap.
Just because
already.
This one is getting 10 views, you've fallen off. Of course, it's a new wing.
They can't even dare.
You won't build, just like you've built with rap. If we rap, you could make 1,000 numbers. You will make 1,000 numbers here. But now they say hashtag fuck Switch. What's gonna happen? People wanna know why fuck switch.
Yeah.
Then they go watch the clip. That's what made the shit trend. People wanna know why Krumba is no longer Black Power now. Why all these posts? Yeah, but and these guys forget, even in the headspace, that they are followed by a lot of people who are in the hip hop space.
Yeah.
So I didn't make the shit trend. There's no way by sharing shit.
And then all of a sudden,
them hashtags from all of them, when they know they got 5,000 friends that are hip hop activists or practitioners, they created that monster. They the ones who made Mlamli disappear, not me.
Yeah.
And Switch was not wrong to post that. He was not gonna come all the way to PE and then go home empty-handed and not post shit. He was gonna post it, clickbait or not. We can't make people evil for doing what they are supposed to do. It's like you right now, Jaman. They're not gonna say you love negative energy. No, you are being. What happened?
Yes.
You will see me on stage. That's why now niggas who don't wanna come to my show because Krumba is white. No, I'm not like that. Come to the show. Witness the show. You see? Come and witness. Stop hotspotting hate.
Hey,
you don't know me. You only see my post. You see, I you don't know me. You can't say that I'm like this. You see?
Personally.
You can't.
And yeah, well, that's my issue because I had I'm trying to digest all of this, but I think we're on a roll, and I think we should strike while the iron is hot.
Yes, sir.
Now that and you've mentioned the headspace niggas. And now I'm going to finally address something that a very close friend of mine has been telling me that, yo, why don't you have a certain nigga on there? And I guess this is the main reason why I'm not having this particular person on here. But I'm about to talk about, and the theme of this is basically that it's being blackballed in South Africa and the fact that you can't say shit. Okay, Goldie's interview at this point in time while this is being recorded, it's on about 300 views now collectively.
Yeah, it's popping.
It's doing crazy, and yet they're barely trying to blackball him just for speaking truths. Now, there was a situation within, I think, this Mlamli thing, and I think it genuinely went out of it because I started to notice a pattern, which is what is the problem with a lot of black people, which is if you are of a certain demographic of a person, if you speak a certain kind of way, you look at another person funny. Now, Uviwe joke. He was really alluding. Because but a lot of what he was saying was that he really wasn't even expecting you to even respond to certain things that he said about you in the way that you did. Because then they expect about no, he's purely African or what is way. So then he was using his extravagant and bombastic and incredibly you know what I mean, his words
Let's do, man. If I get it's recording.
Oh wait, let's go. So so he was really being disrespectful in a way that he wasn't even trying to be funny or anything like that. He was being disrespectful and trying to use the Mlamli. And me and Goldie had a conversation about this, about the fact that it feels like these headspace niggas, they were waiting to have an issue with you. Because of the amount of passion they had.
Not necessarily waiting when You see what happens here, ne? Is that look, when you have your views, you have your own things, you see. So when you want to bring them out, you will find a way, find someone, you see. Whatever, all them things he was saying that I am, that's him or that's them. You get what I'm trying to say? Say you saying that I'm an evil guy. Okay, what evil did I do? You saw let's look at the situation, Mlamli. I just broke it down for you.
Yeah.
Like which evil did I do? I'm telling you, Mlamli is my G, bro. I've been around with him so long, bro. I don't even have to explain it, But what I'm trying to say is that what evil did I do?
Yeah, because I don't understand either.
The most people, Chaman, who were evil there are these niggas. Niggas, Chaman, I never really like waiting for a moment to. No, Chairman. It's just that you as a person, you never really fuck up. You see? So now, when you hoping someone fucks up, you will take any. That's what I even said to O'Have when I accepted the battle. People want to know, Krumba, what happened there? What? I tell them, look, I'm not a battle rapper. That nigga challenged me. You don't challenge a man. I told you.
Yes.
3 rounds, 3 bars, let's go. I told him. And he thought I was playing. I went there, Chairman. Even for that, people were not happy that the verdict is Krumba chopped that head.
Yes. A lot of people were saying that.
That's why they're trying to create it. So look what's happening now with this new culture of battle rap. They want to create a clean battle rap like it's church or
what the fuck
shit.
is clean battle rap?
People now are saying the last battle, is the creative control zone there. Yeah, is one of Salana get clean, dizzy guy one.
Yeah, that shit is the wackest.
Yeah, at least it's got that weight, it's catchy. Yeah, but at least it's got.
Bro, that's not what battle rap is
that
about.
Last battle, it didn't have something like I watched it. Yeah, but you can't sell it to the people.
You can't sell it as rap.
It was a battle rap for hip hop heads. We need a battle rap for people. I went there to speak my things, my way. The way people love me. And I brought a crowd. Jamani, the people that went there are niggas who love Lahome, niggas who know him. It was his people, who are my people. See me and him, it was like this. The PE's best. I'm loved by PE the most because of my way of how I'm doing. And then he's loved by people, but his way of doing things is not the same as mine.
Yeah.
I bring back the love.
Yeah.
He probably doesn't bring back the love or some shit. That's why now he's that type of nigga, APE, that is so nice and is so dope, but yet you can't consume his shit because it's wrapped in cock.
Yo,
we are all talented, G. Now, when like for example, that's what they're trying to do with me. They're trying to say, Krumba is a good artist, wara. If you could change attitude, Brad, they've been saying that for many years. I've gotten gigs at KHWEZI. You can go to I've never retracted this statement. I've never said I'm sorry for nothing because I've always been truthful.
Yes.
So I've gotten things, Chairman. You, for example, you are not negative.
Yes,
you are not pushing all this nonsense. Are they booking you? Are they calling you for interviews?
No, of course not.
Are they giving you gigs?
Of course not.
So they can't act like the reason I'm not getting gigs is because of my attitude and it's because no. There's people who don't have my attitude. There's people who don't behave like me. They're not getting gigs.
As well, yes.
I'm vocal, Jaman, they will lie to you. And don't let these people guess you up and make you feel important and make you feel influential when they want to control your narrative.
Yes.
And yet, when it comes for people that are influential to eat and get the props, they don't give. Why they gonna recognize? Like, am I influential to people now when I have to destroy Mlamli? I've been pushing shit and it was never followed up on. You see, now I'm trying to kill Mlamli and then it's not possible. I'm not gonna let people confuse me and make me feel like Krumba, you that. I'm not that influential. No. Don't gas me up, nigga. Because now you wanna control my narrative. Krimba don't say this. People are looking up on you. Nah, nigga. You don't put me on platforms. Yet people are you're supposed to put me on then. Because people are looking up on me. You can't tell me that only when you want to control the narrative. That's stupid. I've been around the PE saying Black Power. If I'm Bukebubele, I'll say Black Power on that stage because the people who will go there to watch me will go there to hear me say Black Power. You see? Jaman, don't let people guess you up.
Yeah.
These niggas will lie to you, Jaman. That's why I was saying to you, a nigga will be your best friend just so that he can utilize you. That's why niggas sometimes look at their craft, they are one-sided. If he's got a photographer as a friend, all he's going to do is post pics. If he's got a mixer or a producer as a friend, he just posts snippets and songs. He's not on his art. I'm on my craft, jam. I'm doing shows, I'm performing, doing workshops, I'm doing t-shirts, I'm everywhere. I'm on this podcast now. From here, I'm going to Elephant Beats to record. I'm not a rapper, but there's something I'm working on that I want to do. You see? So, I can't let people guess me up now just because they want to say that I'm a devil. Fuck that. Let's go to the next thing, man.